I said, yo, chat, man. We finna get started. We finna get started. Alright, college football, that ultimate team. Okay, let's go to the store. Yeah, some things out there that people. I heard the best money processes do this gauntlet pyramid shit. Might check that out too. So I only been spending my trophies on this. Alright, let's go to the lineup. Let's see what's there. You need 31 more? Shit. We got him up some more. Into action. Team not looking bad though. Tony still burns. Where's that? So it was under events. Display challenge.
Glad to have you with us from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Richardson Stadium. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Charlotte 49ers and the UCF Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Roll will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline.
Or you can eventually get up to 100K an hour. Knocking it out.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's Rayner. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. The Knights come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll throw on third and short. Unloads to the wideout. And he's going to score. Touchdown, UCF! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And the 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. 4-down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Under fire.
Take him down, D-line.
It's a sack. This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on 4th down in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. You want to talk about...
Skip it, go back to the main menu and just get right back in. Each time it goes up, what, 50? But there's tiers and...
Glad to have you with us from Warren P. McGurk Stadium. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the UMass Minutemen. This offense has it with really good field position. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Deep shot for the end zone. And the UCF Knights. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Reese Davis along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UMass! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you.
Tackle 3 times this drive. Sheesh.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
By the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use a timeout instead. After using an early one, too.
Got little hands.
The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. There's some room. Touchdown, Knights! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Here we go, ready. 18, go. Handoff from the gun. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Buys a little time. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Here comes the option. He'll keep it again on the option. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10.
Stupid I wasn't inside.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's got him in the flat. Could not make his way to the corner.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going toward the sideline and pushing towards his right. And then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Falcons line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Makes a move. And there he goes. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards.
It was a sack. Welcome sack. Yo, Kyle. It's gonna take 14 streams.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Here we go, ready? 129, 129, go!
They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Clutch right there. Shit, I missed the tackle.
Wants to keep it in the air. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack.
And the Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Goes to the option. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
As a
The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Down, ready. Flag 14, ready, go.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Go, go.
On the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Hard to get his stick.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing.
And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Really nice play call there by the defensive coordinator as well. He was trying to do something aggressive to stop the momentum of the offense. They look pretty good on this drive. They were marching the football down the field, but on that critical 3rd down, the D coordinator dials it up, the pass rush at the right time, trusting his guys up front to get it done, and they're able to get the sack.
That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Falcons decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Right down the middle. That's caught. It's Eakin. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of
start
bounds.
getting
And this
moving,
defense
Chad.
is on its heels.
That's all ahead.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
Big scrap. Touchdown, Hoosiers. They move on top here in the fourth.
What's going on, y'all?
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Texas Longhorns.
They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Rushes on him. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. And they capitalized not only on the pick.
I'm gonna just restart that one. I feel like it was Tony broke ass hands.
So first down will open up the final period. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Georgia going up tempo.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going. But
all out of space. The 10. Touchdown Bulldogs. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something. And he's all balled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
That's a big-time blow, man. Once you get that under that 3-minute mark and you're down by multiple possessions, you got to put something together. The last thing you can do is turn it over because that clock is not your friend.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. He's got it again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Texas offense. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stopped him behind the line. And gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Arts to throw. Buys a little extra time. Short gain on the play before he slides. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. If he's able to go get the first, he's got a fresh set of downs.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. This time it's complete.
God.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Throws to the tight end. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there. They sort of threw him out of rhythm. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Throwing Manning. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Yeah. Knock it out.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
One more down.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over.
You can't keep up.
Bring in the heat.
Get back. There you go, boys.
And they got it.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up to him, bring him to the ground, and the defense, they win it for their team.
Just great job taking away the initial read, right? Like he wanted to throw the football. Great initial coverage. Then it
tackle. Yeah, right tackle. And that linebacker for sure. Linebacker and right tackle for sure. I don't know, Kyle. I don't know, Kyle. It could take a little less. It could take more.
The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza absolutely. Pizza
All right, man. Let's get on this thing. Head to head. Let's get on some head to head. Squad. Got a hell of a squad too. All right, Kyle. Enjoy them s'mores.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Here's Manning to throw.
How you missed that?
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
To the air. It's Manning. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Smothers. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Wants to pass it. Grab near the marker. It's Manning.
What in the hell is going on?
A big play there. Gets it to the 30. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. And he's got room. The Wildcat created an alley.
Dang it, Chad.
Still some work to do for the first down. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Smothers. And tackled there by the defense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He makes the grab.
The
chains
corner.
will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone.
That corner.
And the Seminoles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wideout. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Just barely picked up a yard.
Chad, while you're here, don't forget to drop a like.
2nd and 9.
I said, my man, I'm moving.
Looking left. Pulls it in.
Fucking
He's
switch
right
stick.
out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The Noles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Back to pass, it's Manning. Going for 6. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Out of bounds.
And he was shooting for the end zone there.
You can't challenge it. It's out of bounds.
They couldn't make the completion.
Like, are you talking about bathed?
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the
I'm bathed
challenge,
this morning,
and it comes
sir.
back to bite him. We'll see
get
if he
off
needs
the
that
game.
time. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. 4th down, Manning. Looking to the end zone.
I know y'all saw him.
Florida State. They strike first.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get those goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of the field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done.
Going for a big play right off the bat.
There we go.
Finds a spot in the
There we
middle.
go, boy.
He's into the open
There we go,
element.
boy.
Touchdown, UCF. Once he got some
Goodbye.
room, it was
Goodbye.
over.
And how about that? Wasting no
No,
time.
that
You
type
go
of
down,
time,
you
bro.
give up 6 with your defense,
oh,
but you
what?
come out aggressive. First play, Palmer, take a shot down the field and go make a big play.
You're seeing both of these offenses now, David, have success trading blows these last 2 drives. If this keeps up, we're going to have a barn burner.
The
Outside
extra
this.
point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys
I've been
jumping
high
off
if I
sides
missed
all
this
the
second.
time.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
I forgot there's no kickoff right now, so.
Arch Madness. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Going with the counter play
Ah,
here.
come on.
There's a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To throw, Manning. Quarterback now breaking the field. Throwing on the run. Got it down
Bro,
the field. And this
what happened, number
defense is
5?
half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up.
What
They
happened,
got it
number
down
5?
to the
I'm trying to
21.
come help you.
And the Knowles have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Smothers. Breaks into the
Blocking.
open.
Oh my God.
Not enough space. He's into the end zone.
That's a random question. That's not a random screen
State.
question, nigga. Like,
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's got it way down the field. And perhaps
Again,
a touchdown
safe,
saving
but
tackle
children.
as they gets him down at the 37.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And that, what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
The Knights will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to...
I should have committed. What happened, line? That's how my line gave up.
nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job in the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Because they're going to ask, what does that mean? The ones that understand.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Knights!
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the
defense, y'all gotta wake up.
Just stay chill.
Defense, y'all gotta wake up. Come on now.
And the extra point is good. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
I ran into another
nice job
block.
to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
His ass.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33.
Lord.
Arch is going to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. He made the catch past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated.
You can't challenge it. That's the second time he want to challenge the play.
Has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance, everything their play call.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
I thought they were about to give him a booth review.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call.
What?
From the 44-yard line, the
ain't no way he caught that in bounds. Ain't no way he caught that in bounds.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, defense is about
no
getting
way
off
he
the
caught
football.
that pass
When that
in
defensive
bounds.
line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
What? Come on now. Come on now.
Get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to their last action in the passing game. Here's Arch to throw. Fires left. He's got it.
What's that?
Touchdown.
What is
Seminoles.
that?
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. On target. And he's still running after the move. Makes the grab in their space. And there was lots of space.
I was trying to turn around.
39-yard
I didn't even go for the pick. I just went for the delayed tackle.
And what a massive
No, that yellow wasn't me. That yellow
getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
It's a mid-stride inside the 10. Touchdown,
And that's how you answer
UCF.
back, right?
And they take it in for 6 more points.
I don't know why there's no
Nice
kickoff.
job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the
I don't
end
know
of
if
the
it's
first
just the
half. There's
beta,
still
them
some
trying
time
to
left,
let us get as
but they
many
can tie
reps.
this thing up right
Well,
now.
not the
Yeah,
beta,
this is
but
a
the
staff
other
that has
release.
so much
and them wanting
confidence
us to get
in
as
their
many reps
offense.
in.
I like staying aggressive
But
right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Kyle, we
And
didn't
he
say your
made the
name.
extra point without problem. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got.
Oh, here we go with this Wildcat shit again.
They'll send the back in motion. Direct snap. It smothers. It can't.
Oh, fumble, fumble,
Falls
fumble.
on the ground.
There we go.
Defense falls on
There
the
we
ball.
go.
Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play.
Tony, bring your
And
ass
he got to
on.
make the catch.
They'll move the
6'5",
wide
nigga
receiver.
block. Ain't good. Oh my gosh, what is
He
happening?
is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Motion from the wide receiver. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout.
Oh,
And it's
right.
incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Love the coverage on defense. They're
I'm pulling
4th
it
down.
to
They're ready for the
inside,
pass.
not to
You
the
saw in the back
outside.
end. Great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
I'm trying to set my feet and all.
Throwing Manning. Unloads to the wideout.
Catch the ball,
Almost
guys.
intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Looking down the middle. Intercepted, and the defense is
Beware,
set up.
beware.
He's knocked
There we
down,
go.
but what a play to come up with the interception. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be?
We're going to a pylon.
Looking downfield, it's Rayner.
It's not there.
Escapes the pressure
not there.
going right. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the
Oh, I need a better
field goal unit
kicker.
out before halftime. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right
Definitely
through,
a better
showing
kicker.
that big range from 48 yards out.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half, and there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
Good first half. Good first half. On the top. Chad, don't get a double leg. I get the ball.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Right out, Tony. Right out, Tony. Right out, Tony.
He's got room. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Running inside. It's George.
Eddie, you supposed to
9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Here's the pressure. It's complete on the right side. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Looking downfield on first down. It's on target and complete.
There we go, boys. There we go, boys.
A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is he gone? He's gone. He's gone. That's the first one. First one of the year. That's the first one of the year. First one of the year, chat. We had a little team, too. Token.
Great to have you with us at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the UCF Knights and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer,
You need that, Will?
let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with the Buckeyes head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Rayner.
Why is that so bad, Rayner?
That one just out of his reach.
Well, the quarterback led his target too much
Just
on
on
that breaking route. I think
coming,
in the
but
future,
still.
just trying to put it on his front shoulder makes it a lot easier to make the catch.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Third down defense is so pivotal in a football game. In this third down, nice job. Good coverage in the back end, but the rush gets home, forcing the fourth down. Nice start for this defense.
Kick is in the air. And the offense is really backed up as this ball is down at the 5.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Sweet cut there.
This is the second person coming out in the Wildcat.
They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Now the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Benjamin.
Ooh.
Quick step and go. Open space at the 25.
Quick step, Benjamin.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeye! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man, it's Rayner. He lobs one high down the left side. It's caught, running free. Tap. Touchdown, UCF. He got a step and just dusted the field.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And he puts through the extra point. So they come to the line and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Gets the back moving. On the snap, it's Ramirez. Skips away from pressure. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Gonna take a shot.
Come on!
Pull it in. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. They go to the counter. Could be an alley. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
These DBs going to give a little cushion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
You're right there.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for a crease. It's Benjamin. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads up play by the QB.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Looking for a man. It's Rayner.
Wow.
It's complete to the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, we know that when the quarterback's throwing out-breaking routes, timing has to be so critical and important. When the target turns around, the ball's got to be right there, and we just didn't see it on that play.
The give from the gun. Makes a man miss. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here as we get a look at the numbers so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Right back to the well.
Right to him.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Dropping back, it's Rayner. And the quarterback will be slowed down back at the 43.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to fire. Gonna take a shot.
Got his eye.
He's got it.
I'm not liking the new video.
Finds a seam. Touchdown Knights. Rolled his way
But
into
low
the
key,
end zone.
Nate, I kind of want Sam.
Because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down.
Like, where the...
He's sacked. This
He got hit so his logo goes away? That's crazy.
Offense in an empty set. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Now that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field, and they just couldn't hook up on that one.
And back to the air on second down. Under fire. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's Rayner. And it's incomplete on third down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Going downfield for the big play. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
I'm surprised that wasn't PI.
Defense here early in this game getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
What's up, bro? Chilling. Getting used to this game.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little boost for your run.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He might want another play. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Dances away. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Good field.
Makes the catch. That'll be enough for a first down.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Get through. Get through there.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
He off the ball.
He's got it on the right. Shakes man, and he might take off. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Sends it back in motion. The run inside.
Damn.
It's Taylor.
It was there, too.
He never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. To throw, it's Rayner.
Come on, George.
Up on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
That's crazy.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3.
Did I miss that? How about I say?
Absolutely center cut. And now they regain the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
it's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook. And you could see it there, and you could see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is 2nd and a mile and a half. Throws to the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
The play action fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Hey, man, this offense is human. How about that, man? Like, first 3 drive.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Come on, Suggs.
As he throws, that ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Rayner. Throw it toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. They recover their own fumble.
Take it.
Who knows how they got that thing back?
Doing too much there,
Just
Buckaroo.
enough time to get off one final play of the half. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He's looking to throw. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They'll run play action. Buying some time. He'll pull it down and run. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards.
Yeah, don't forget to drop a like. I'm about to get another turnover.
Every single play.
On the option.
Well, I told you. Well, I told you. Well, I told you. Well, I told you. Well, I told you.
That loose ball, it'll be a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only did they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Quarterback making checks. Back to pass. It's Rayner. Throwing right. He misses his man. The accuracy accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Oh, it was all set
And that's
up,
exactly
bro.
the response you want now from your defense. Your offense just turns the football over, puts you in a really bad spot. Great job being ready on first down. Playing the pass, now forcing a second down. You want to force the field goal here. Obviously the bad field position, but the defense responds on first down.
Back open in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Knights want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down.
There we go.
Into
There we
the
go.
end zone. Touchdown, UCF! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Is he gone? Y'all better stop playing, boy. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop. Another one. Another one. Oh snap! What happened with the pizza? Do that pizza one more time, you boss. Another dub on a day, another dub on a day though. Oh, defense first, hell yeah.
DBs will try to keep everything in front.
Why are you so far back?
Here's more to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield.
What was
Still
that?
on his feet at the 45.
We got Jeremy
All
Shockey.
kinds of room to the right.
Okay.
Touchdown, Ducks!
We gonna have this type of
He
game
got
already?
loose and it was lights out after that.
That is how you make a quarterback look good. Throw it short, run it a long way. He gets all the yardage for that play.
Alright, it's
Start
time
the
to
football
throw.
game, finding your playmaker, and your playmaker does the rest, takes it to the house, and gets this offense started out on fire.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Knights want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the
A lot
play.
going on. It's all good.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback.
It's all
so
good.
now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole and the quarterback throwing a strike.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator.
Defense always got to get
it's
warmed up, I
reliable,
promise.
obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out. But he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
I pressed the wrong button.
Hot down the right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Here's a hit.
I kept an extra block too.
And how about this
defense? Downfield.
Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on third down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up.
How far does this
Mission accomplished.
Holds it in and looking upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38.
See, Jack, who's your favorite college team?
Dante Moore. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Right in there.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Moore will throw. Going for the big play. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
I have no idea.
From the
it's all
gun
good.
on third down, Dante Moore. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come-to-Jesus with their defensive coordinator.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long.
Come on, defense.
Dante Moore wants to throw again. He's going to take a shot. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a
why didn't they give me the
down.
person right in front of the tight end?
Enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Throwing Moore. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Wow.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Wow.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
The drive
I
starts
thought
with
he
their
was
own
tackled.
25-yard line.
That's my fucking fault.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing quickly to the tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, tight end going crazy right now.
Okay, here's the bad
But that's
news.
Jeremy
We're down by a
Shockey.
lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of
I
football
don't
left.
understand.
The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
The Knights come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
Damn.
Sure hands, it's Eakin. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Rayner. Grabbed behind the line, it's Mark.
Gotta make a miss.
Great job on the
outside.
containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The offense changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Right on the money. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So 1st down here as they go back to work.
Let's keep moving. Come on, line. Good blocks.
Now they'll run the draw. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Caught. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now.
Come on, Lon. Come on,
There's
center.
a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Move. Go.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Moore throws for the tight end.
Give me the right person. I want the safety,
Well, this
not the
tight
corner.
end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Moore to the air. Pulls it in. It's Thomas.
Wow.
Across the 25. He's got room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Flag 14.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in this...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Knights!
What a massive Classic play for the offense, and sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's more to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Throws to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
Moore will throw. Dumps it to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Benjamin. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Ducks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Again, it's Moore. Unloads to the wideout.
What?
On target over the middle.
No.
Right down the gut of the field.
And you gonna push him there.
Touchdown, Ducks! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's George. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Knights want to move quickly.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Fires to the tight end. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Makes the grab. Breaks the tackle. Runs through a man. He might have space. Past the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dante Moore. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas.
Everything.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the middle. Got a man. It's Eakin. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
The Ducks
signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. He's got his man. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. More to the air again. Fires to the wideout. Got it.
Oh.
And he will score.
He dotting shit.
Touchdown, Oregon.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point was good. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. Going over the top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football
Tony
back.
was behind him.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
That pressure got to him, and
He
he
was
just had to
he was
chuck it
out
out
there.
of bounds.
He was out of there. He was
Working
in the
well
back.
behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Over top.
Throwing more. Fires to the big fella. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Now Oregon will call its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Dante Moore wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Eakin. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Moore. He tries to take the top off. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing.
Right. Center. You're just standing there.
Get him down at the 14-yard line.
I see him
in the second half,
screaming down the
trailing
middle.
the way they are. They know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
God damn.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
I thought he was going with the
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out first drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
Here's more to throw. Unleashes one deep. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give on the counter. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Working that left side now. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. That's caught, it's Taylor. There he goes! And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. He goes right back to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's got him this time. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. In the red area, it's Taylor. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Moving out to the right.
Come to the ball,
bro. Hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Knights! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. I think sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Dante Moore. Pressure coming. Finds some time.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Moore to the air. Looking long. Makes a grab right down the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Bringing the heat. On the move, he fires. Got his man downfield.
Terrible pursuit.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, this has been a fun one to watch, guys. This is quarterback play at a high level. It's fun to watch guys that are executing, that are going through their progressions, making big play after big play. Both these guys, you got to tip your cap.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ducks! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires
His defense is going to get my defense just been
slip it
worse.
through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
To the air on 1st down. Working on the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fakes the grab. Turning it on. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Bears the pressure. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it.
Well, that's not a bad 3 plays in a row. Palmer, you probably never did that in your life, but 3 plays, 3 completions, like he's seeing it very quickly. Good protection up front, finding his receivers, and that's 3 explosive plays in a row.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Using the quick game, they're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quick release on the RPO. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. On 4th down, looking to pass. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night.
This is that type of game,
Taking
Tom.
it the other way. At the 20. Touchdown, Oregon.
It's been that type of game, Tom. The first 2 are race with them.
And what a fantastic job by the defense there in that 4th down. They understand, obviously, having a big lead. The offense is going to go for it. They're going to have to throw it. Everybody on defense has their eyes on the QB. They're able to jump in front of the pass, take it in for a touchdown, build their lead, and that essentially seals this game. They're going to go home with the W.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Extending the play.
Milan just giving up.
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
Catch in the middle. It's Eakin. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
See, I told you, bro.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, going to the air.
What happened there?
And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, you know, like Jesse.
Like that.
Got it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Bro, Shockey is just like untouchable.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
I just want my XP.
The drive starts from their own
The
25-yard
shock is
line.
insane.
Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Makes the grab, it's George. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
It's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong,
dang.
right? Like
How
they
much
just
longer
haven't
you
been in a
got?
rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
All right, look, 74.
Here comes
He just
the
came
rush,
straight
and
past.
they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be...
And it's his 4th interception of the game. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Insanity.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching
Black
that
Eagle been
clock
here way
drain
before
away
you,
while
Kyle.
you have control of the ball, Jesse.
This is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week. And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing
Shocking.
their will, David, and that's something that we've
See?
seen.
Takes it into
Shockey
the end
like
zone for the
OD,
touchdown
bro.
on the final play. The denouement.
It's crazy
The
how...
epilogue. The finishing touch.
Dang.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't
You don't
string
see him.
together
He
enough
behind. He
stops to get
behind.
the victory.
Yeah, good
Nah, he
news,
don't
bad
come to
news
work.
scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense
behind
looks like
closed doors.
they can
He
be
be-
explosive and they can
he
light
be
up the
doing
scoreboard. Bad news, though,
offline
David,
editing.
they got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us as the
could you
season
fail?
marches on. For David Pollack.
Could you fail?
Iamaleava makes the grab on the left. They
short
stop
six.
him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. Turns it on to midfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This offense came out of the tunnel red hot in the opening drive of the game. They get it all the way down close inside the opponent's goal line, and on 2nd down now, you're going the wrong way. Not good enough up front protecting the quarterback. It's a huge loss. Now setting up 3rd and long, and that's a play the defense just had to have.
Throws toward the end zone, and it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it, 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Try not to be a ballable bird.
Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Here comes the heat. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
You got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
They're dealing with a 2nd
solid.
and long.
Skinny was here.
Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Safe completion on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a 1st down. Nice start for this offense.
Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely.
That's pick. I pressed the whole wrong button.
In the end zone.
I pressed the wrong fucking button. I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press square. Square was wide open.
Completely flipped the field. And how about the open field running by that guy?
Square was wide open.
The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Throwing, Imaliava. Quickly complete. Drag down to Dell to move the sticks for a first down.
Kyle,
Nice
you
throw,
can't be
nice
like,
catch,
you gonna
great
make sure
completion
people
of
not
that route.
spending, but then you
Sometimes
spending
those
pizza.
quarterbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
Runs through another guy. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration,
Come on.
winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Final
be
play
better
of the
than
quarter
Bot.
coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Saying in the gun on third down.
No.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man
should've been
right at the
picked.
goal line.
And I know it's easy up here in the booth, right, guys? Like, make that catch, right? Get on the scoreboard. Haven't scored yet with this offense. You want him to make that play, but a nice job by the defense, man. Getting there on time, not letting him wrap that football up. That's a great job breaking on the football with good time.
Fires into the end zone.
Catch that!
Connection, and the defense gets a fourth down
That's to the
stop.
crib.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Oh,
Nowhere to
yes.
go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
To the air, it's Rayner. Finds his man, it's George. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Knights lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll do it himself on the draw. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense.
That's
A
good,
good
Matt.
third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Pocket breaking down. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it along the sideline. Rolled into enemy territory and all the way to the 44-yard line.
And maybe that's exactly what this offense
Appreciate
needed, man.
the
They
sub,
needed a big
Apex.
play, some kind of momentum to go their way. Offense really hadn't showed up in this football game yet. That gets them going. Maybe the QB gets a little juice. Maybe this is what that offense needed to get rolling.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Knights headed quickly to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down.
I throw it right to him. I throw it right to him.
Clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They couldn't make make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Off play action. Shoots it to the left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
Well, that play-action fake, it just froze the defense for a split second. That allowed the tight end time to work his route, get vertical down the field, and pick up a big gainer for the offense.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Okay.
If you are a fan of old school running,
Yeah, Madden
you
26 is way different.
absolutely love this drive.
But Madden 27 feels way different than Madden 26.
Last run now sets
So,
them up
get ready
even
for that.
closer to the goal line. And you can see these
27
defenders, they're
already,
looking
too.
over to the sideline, looking for answers. They don't know what the front needs to be, if they need to substitute more big guys on the field.
What?
They can't stop the running game.
Falls incomplete, and he did
the time is
everything
insane.
perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Back to pass, it's Rayner. Still looking, on the move. They get to him as he throws.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
Oh, 100%.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Under fire. He's on the move. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play.
And I don't think people realize how fast windows close in sports,
I've been
man. Like,
seeing
it happens so
green.
fast. It looked like the QB thought he had some space, was going to go get the first down, but you got to love the speed of the defense, corralling him quickly and stopping him short of the first down.
Might be calling a hot route. Snaps it in the shotgun. Looking for the score. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough
I'm
way to end this
releasing it,
drive.
though.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He's got an open man. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it at the 20. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's got him still on his feet. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Finally, somebody's able to get on the board. This game was sending offensive football back to the 1930s. Great job of executing. I know this is a defensive stalemate. I don't know how many points we're going to see in the second half. Guys, that touchdown, that might be all they need based on what we've seen here in the first half.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. With the catch, it's Eakin. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Fires one high and deep. Pulls it in on the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Oh, they're after him. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the
If
first
my left
half.
tackle had held up, I had X. I definitely had X. Oh, here goes the 4th of July fireworks.
You think it's a game?
He wants to throw it again. Finds his man. It's George. Breaks into the open. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots, shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays.
See, why are you
That's a
chasing
big
your
one
block,
there.
bro?
They didn't get a
shouldn't be
push at
chasing your
all
block.
on
That's
that
all I'm
one. There'll
saying.
be no gain on the
That's
play.
all I'm saying.
They got nothing on the last
That's
play.
not
It's
the
2nd and 10.
The right technique.
Back to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like
this
that
meter
would be
about
a
to go
catch,
off.
and he just got too excited.
This meter about to go
And those
off.
are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking for
crazy.
more part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Makes the grab and room to run. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Maybe some room
I'm like,
here.
as much as y'all
He's
knocking
all the
people
way
down,
to the
I can't
3.
just.
An electric run has them set up. The Knights will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Man, Chad.
They'll try to get
Y'all
it in
ain't do
with
it.
the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He will
I'm not in there.
get there as the defense stops him again.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical here.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical in moments like this.
They come to the line on 3rd and goal, looking for their first points of the day. Trying to pound it in. And he charges across the line.
You better hold me right there, too.
UCF! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect...
I still gotta kick a field goal. Just let me kick my field goal. Well, Chad, man, don't forget to drop a like. We just waiting for Buddy. We got a head-to-head game.
You think it's a game?
Double sub, man. Double sub.
Position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. The Nittany Lions are facing 3rd and inches. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Finding some room, and they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Iamaleava. He's going to fire deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed, and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
On the move, it's Jackson. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
Just such a nice job by him, understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees an intended target, he's already running that way. He's able to jump the throw and pick it up.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option, quick toss. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. Chance to blow things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he fires. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough.
Y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me.
Now it's 4th down.
After that incompletion here, tied in the 4th quarter, you've got a decision to make with this field position. Do you want to stay aggressive, and try and go win this game now and bleed a little bit more clock? Or do you trust your defense if you punt this away to get you the ball back so you can still win?
Takes it on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Throwing, Imaliava. Unloads it left. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Man, that's a really fun toy to have. When you can go 5 wide and use your running back, man, and make them have to cover him with a bigger body. A guy that he's faster than, but a guy...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Imaliava. Stepping to the right. Lets it fly. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
I know you saw that.
Touchdown, Penn State! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance.
He's wide open.
The pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Yo, I just don't. This meter is killing me.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
Man, come on, blast guys. We can't do that to him.
The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right.
Oh my God.
It up and they were on the move. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Makes the catch. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
Get set, Tony.
Going to the run, it's Taylor. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
Why are you the back end?
Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen.
Why'd you move away?
Trying to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Quarterback making checks.
Jump.
One not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Down
72.
he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You can tell surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for him.
And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. Iamaleava from the gun on 3rd down. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. And the Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and take it back. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that.
I know you were terrified, boy. I know.
So here they come. One last chance, and they looking for a man. It's Rayner. Sends it downfield. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slog fest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? You don't defense optional. Offense scores so many points. This one, back and forth. Offense is struggling, trying to make plays. Defense has put on a great effort.
And a lot of issues for this offense in this game today, obviously, and I think the coaching staff now really needs to take a look at how they're game planning and how they're going to give their players an opportunity to have success. It may be time now to start changing some things up a little bit.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Paul.
And that left tackle be trash over there. Left tackle be playing like buns. Take a player and make him 82. Season level 23. I was like, what? They got these all over the place. They got $4 here, $10 here. I ain't even know $20 no more. Got 2 10s. Some overtimes. Matt, you don't need to be doing fireworks. Go hand.
This offense has it with really good field position. He wants to change this route.
You trying to play something that time?
Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the right. Touchdown Knights! They are starting to believe as that score puts them on top. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. He's looking to pass. Rushes on him. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Wants to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. He's looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And that's a good, solid run there, Reese. If you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will.
Chad, don't forget to drop a like. Hit that sub button. It's free.
They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the tight end.
Wow, what happened to your legs?
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Wow. They take the lead here in the 2nd overtime period. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Escapes the pressure to his right. There he goes. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Run in the red zone, it's George. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Second down, he'll throw it. Into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Field goal is off the table. They have to get it in the end zone on third and goal here in overtime. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Fires to the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your...
in front of you, all that. It was the game time to take a break shot. It was the only time to take a break shot. Alright, play one more game. Am I? Nah. Chat, y'all drop a sub, y'all drop a like. I'll be back.